Hey, I'm meteorologist Doug Myers with the latest forecast heading into this Friday. What a beautiful day it was yesterday, mid to upper 40s. No, it wasn't quite the warmer weather that we had earlier in the month, but certainly we will take these temperatures any day. Unfortunately, we're not going to be that warm for a while, as temperatures will be a little bit closer to the low 40s today. Sunshine this morning, but clouds quickly on the increase. There is some uncertainty on that. We'll talk about that here in just a second. Otherwise, we'll have similar temperatures tomorrow. Even though we are going to be starting out a little bit warmer tomorrow morning compared to this morning, we do have another cold front pushing into the area, and so that will really limit how warm we're able to get through the day. And then behind that front, temperatures will be stuck in the 30s on Sunday, so a little bit cooler. Now, taking a look at our winds, though, out of the east-southeast today, gusting around 25 miles per hour. A little bit of a break from the winds this evening, picking up late tonight and into tomorrow with a northerly wind that could gust around 30, perhaps even 35 miles per hour. I think this is going to be the windiest day that we'll have for the next 8 days, which is good news because with snow in the forecast next week, I don't think, the way it looks right now, I don't think it'll get this strong next week with the snow. So that'll be good, but still may have a little bit of a breeze at times. We'll talk about that here in a little bit too. But as we head into Sunday, where the temperatures will be a little bit cooler, the winds won't be quite as strong. So it won't be terrible, but with the temperatures in the 30s, the wind that we'll have will keep those wind chills closer to 30, if not in the 20s. So keep that in mind. All right, so here's a look at Supercast, already showing some cloud cover by 8 a.m. and continue to keep that cloud cover for much of the day. So we'll have to be keeping an eye on that as we get close to sunrise, because look at what happens on this model. It's still clear at 8 o'clock. I am leaning more towards this model, though, but I still can't rule out clouds quickly increasing early this morning. You can see the clouds still along and south of I-70 at noon, still sunny along and north of I-70, and then quickly increasing for the rest of the afternoon. So we'll continue to keep an eye on the trends there. There is a slight chance we could get some light precipitation tonight into tomorrow morning. Most of the more measurable rainfall stays down in southeastern Kansas and in Missouri. And then we may have a little bit of clearing taking place late tomorrow afternoon. So that will be something to keep an eye on as well. We'll do it again on Sunday. A lot of cloud cover for most of the day, but some partial clearing as we get closer towards sunset. So as far as rain is concerned, I wouldn't be too concerned about it. Very, very low probability. There might be some freezing rain mixed in with the rain, as temperatures will be right around the freezing mark. So all it takes is a degree difference on making a little bit of a change from what that precipitation type could end up being. So we'll be just be aware of that possibility if you're going to be out early tomorrow morning. Otherwise, we're looking at our next cold and Arctic blast pushing through next week. Temperatures on Monday similar to what we'll have on Sunday, maybe a degree or two cooler. We will be keeping an eye on a slight chance of snow as early as Monday, but then as the colder air pushes into the area, we will still be very cold Tuesday. Temperatures likely stuck in the 20s all day, cooling down into the teens Wednesday morning and possibly staying in the teens Wednesday afternoon, and continue to get a lot colder Thursday, single digits to begin the day, and then back in the teens by Thursday afternoon according to this model, and then it gets a much warmer Friday. Now I'm not going quite this warm, I'm not quite going 37, just because if we are going to get several inches of snow next week, remember, snow keeps temperatures on the cooler side compared to what it otherwise would be without the snow. So that's why I'm going 32 instead of 37. But here's the trend. We're looking at generally low 40s for these next 2 days. Mid to upper 30s Sunday and Monday. And then stuck in the 20s Tuesday through Thursday. Is there a chance that temperatures may be stuck in the teens in a few spots, especially Wednesday? Yes. And then as far as the trends are concerned right now, I'm thinking we're going to have 2 rounds of snow. Late Monday afternoon into Monday night, early Tuesday morning. Most of Tuesday may end up being dry. And then we'll get our next round pushing through Tuesday night through Wednesday evening. And then we'll be dry Thursday and Friday. So with all that being said, here's a look what the European model is indicating. 2 to 4 inches across northeast Kansas and for much of the region. Nothing overly heavy, but it is a little bit heavier on the GFS. It is showing 4 to 8 inches across most of the state of Kansas. So we're going to keep an eye on that. Again, this is mainly going to come in 2 rounds, so at least that will help in not making it for it to be impossible for roads to be clear. But still could have an impact, especially during the day Wednesday, which is not good for me because I'm traveling to Kansas City Wednesday night to stay at a hotel for me to leave for Florida Thursday into the weekend. I wanted to be a little bit clear, but that's going to be certainly on a personal level, that's going to really impact me next week as far as the timing of the snow, especially on Wednesday. So we're definitely going to be keeping a close eye on that over the next 3 to 5 days. But this cold weather is going to be here to stay for a while. And the probability of above average temperatures in that 6 to 10 day outlook, or precipitation, I should say, and then near normal in that 8 to 14 and 3 to 4 week outlook. I don't see any warm days ahead, especially even what we had yesterday. I don't see that happening anytime soon because it looks like we get another cold blast pushing through next weekend where we may be back in the 20s for highs. After that, brief warm up in the low 30s on Friday. We'll keep an eye on it. In the meantime, you have at least 3 days, and for most areas, Monday should be okay too, but at least 3 days to prepare for it, to keep an eye on the forecast on a daily basis, and just to monitor the trends on the forecast. Have a great day and a great weekend.